speechless, just overwhelmingly proud, and this is the type of basketball that I know that they've wanted to play, and that's huge to have a team that really wants to compete and wants to get to a level of play like today was. And that doesn't mean it's always pretty, wasn't a great first quarter, wasn't a great first half, and just to respond the way we did, can't ask for much more as a coach.
We talked a little bit about this throughout the season, but you've always preached we want to be playing our best basketball come January, come February, and you guys just knocked off the top team in the conference.
Yeah, it's February.
Yeah.
So better late than never, right? And I think we played them really tough the first time, so to have that sort of in our minds and in our memory, like we can play with a team like that, that's a really, really good basketball team, a really well-coached basketball team. So what these three did, and the entire group, being ready when your number was called, just phenomenal.
First half was kind of a little bit back and forth. I know you mentioned not exactly the first half that you wanted to play. They started off with a 9-0 run. You guys answered back with a 7-0 run, and they would answer back with a 10-0 run. Going into the locker room, what was the game plan coming out at halftime? What would you tell your players?
Well, even after the first quarter, I think we said, hey, new game. Let's erase that. Let's start over. It's the first quarter now. Let's get ready to play. And in the second half, I think we just had this confidence about us. And once you start to see yourself get defensive stops and you win a quarter, we were talking about at the end of the third quarter, hey, there's 2 minutes left and we've won this quarter and we need to win one more quarter, and then it's halfway into the fourth and you're we're winning this quarter again, we're winning this quarter again. So it's just little mini games within the game. And I know it's hard to think about as a player, but I think that's really what we did tonight. We strung together a lot of mini games that were really important.
Michaela, you had one heck of a game today, 22 points, season high.
Awesome.
Talk a little bit about your performance today and how much did it mean for you guys to come into this game and knock off the top team in the conference?
I think it just gives us momentum going forward. I think for a lot of us, this is new. We've never been to OVC tournament. A lot of us are younger or transfers, so this will be their first time. So I think moving forward, it's a big boost of confidence that we just beat the #1 team, so we can do anything moving forward.
And you've been on this team for a while. You've played under 2 coaches now. Is this where maybe coming into the season that you thought you would be, where you wanted to be come February, knocking off the top team and then playing your best basketball going into the postseason?
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone wants to go to the OVC tournament and do something no one thought we would do. At the beginning of the year, we weren't ranked super high, and now, no one's gonna want to play us. We're the team that no one's gonna want to play because you never know what could happen. So.
Mason, you've had one heck of the past 3 games. It seems like your confidence level has grown. Is that something that you think has been the case from where you started at the beginning of the season to where we are now towards the end of the season?
Yeah, definitely. I feel especially when I'm starting to see shots fall, that's when my confidence goes up. And I think getting shots in before practice, that's what really reps, that's what gets my confidence up. And now that I'm starting to see those go down in games has been really good for my mental confidence. So
not only that, but she rebounded. She had 8 rebounds.
Yeah. You were a guard. To go out and grab 8 rebounds, that's a huge boost to your team on both sides of the ball. She's doing it on the offensive and defensive end.
Yeah, definitely. We've been talking about that with our guards. You can't stand. You gotta be a part of this. So getting in there, getting in the scrum of it all, and she came up with some big ones, especially down the stretch.
KK, you were great today. Tagging the basket. Your hustle plays. You had the one diving play where you run into the chairs. Right after that play, you jump back up and you're hey, let's go. Let's keep playing. And then you do it on the other side of the court. You do the same similar play. You fly into the chairs. What are you trying to bring on those plays to play it? Hustling. What are you trying to show your teammates?
Honestly, we talk about forgetting the 50-50 balls, and I feel I just try to take pride in that as much as I can because that also I feel builds momentum. But just always doing what I can and noticing that those are what we needed to make. Okay, I got to stop. Now my teammates are finna pick me up. We're finna score it on the other end. So just making sure I'm doing that.
KK, what's the locker room like after a victory like this?
Oh, we were lit. As you can team in the conference.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
and
They were undefeated.
Awesome to have so many alums here today too, and I don't mean to cut this short, but we got some great people that we got to talk to and have a lot of love for. So thank you all for coming out, and we appreciate you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.